and I wanted to chime in because you talked about how your app is in beta, is a lot of people think of performance tracing as a reactive tool, right? Like something's going wrong, so I need to go instrument it so I can see what's going on. And that's certainly half of the case. But the other part that I would encourage you to think about is be more proactive around performance management, meaning when you think about kind of as David was talking about the user experience in your app and what key parts of that user experience are, even if you don't have any reports of degradation today or support tickets or however you might see that, it is still, I encourage everyone to still instrument those with performance traces so you can see if there are any regressions that may not be being bubbled up because they're not like severe enough for someone to take a step and like complain and have that result in a support. There's like n number of steps before an issue gets bad enough to when it gets to you, which by that time means it's probably really severe. And so to kind of get ahead of that chain, I encourage, like, instead of kind of thinking about this as like a first aid kit, it's more like your annual checkup, right? Like, what are the things that I know are important to me? So let me go instrument those now so I can find out about any regressions before users or customers do.
Thanks. I appreciate that recommendation. I'd say all of my embrace usage is reactive so far.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I log anything until I start getting complaints, and I really should be more proactive and try to catch that before the complaints. Thanks.
You're probably in a better state, meaning like you're in a beta, so customers kind of expect that there may be things that aren't working and probably are more likely to report issues as well. But particularly as you guys move from beta into GA, like I would strongly recommend that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also useful not only for observability in terms of, hey, we are having a problem here now, but also small increases or small problems. Like if you have a flow that is getting release after release a little slower, you won't get any complaint probably because people get used to. But in the middle term, you will see that it's getting problematic and finally it's performing bad. So that's what I agree with Eliab. It's better to have all the data beforehand.
Yeah, to add the third voice that you weren't asking for, the nice thing about our product is it's not presently as it exists product analytics. It is for developers, so it's really like measure the things that you think will solve your problems in the future. You know, it's not meant to bubble up to like a business team. It's supposed to be for developers to figure out and, you know, make sense of their application and the data coming from it.